Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jack Finnegan returns to shut down Sheila, gets Luna bio daughter shock rather? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the show has the perfect reason to put Jack Finnegan back on oil now that Sheila Carter is alive and stirring up further trouble. B&B suckers know Jack had an affair with Sheila that redounded in John Finnegan's birth. Jack eventually duped Finnegan into espousing the baby with him, so the fact that he was Finn's biopater didn't come out until numerous times latterly. Now that Finn wants to embrace Sheila as part of his life, it could open the door to Jack coming back to talk some sense into his son. Jack may argue that Finn's being discourteous to Lee, who raised Finn and nearly decomposed at Sheila's hands. Of course, Jack might also point out that Steffi Forrester and indeed Finn himself were nearly goners that night in the alley. Sheila nearly made Finn and Steffi's kitties orphans, so Jack may suppose accepting her just isn't an option. Finn might stand his ground when it comes to supporting Sheila and the changes she's made. Still, he might try to handle Sheila himself and advise her to stay down from her natural son if Jack can't get through to Finn. Nonetheless, Sheila is inversely determined to make the utmost of this alternate chance and truly form a connection with Finn. No matter what Jack might say or do to keep them piecemeal, Sheila and Finn's bond may win out. While Jack's potentially back on oil, the show could eventually get the ball rolling on the coming chapter of Luna Nozawa's maternity plot. Luna still doesn't know who her biopater is, but all signs point to Poppy Nozawa having an affair with Jack and conceiving Luna in the process. Still, he may prove unprofitable if Jack returns to stop Sheila from blowing up Finn's world. Still, that story could segue into another one involving Luna and the maternity stunner that Poppy's been hiding all this time. Our prognostications point to the verity about Jack and Luna's link coming out ultimately, so stay tuned for updates on whether this Sheila drama could pave the way for it. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Jack's return seems necessary if the show's going to tell the rest of the Luna maternity saga, so he may have some stunning news ahead of him. Lee's fierce face-off to keep Sheila down from Finn. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates tease Lee Finnegan will run into the woman she hates the most during the week of May 6th to 10th. Get ready for a violent showdown between Lee and Sheila Carter. Lee is surely bringing the heat. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Sheila Carter has to be careful to cover her image. Sheila needs to be conservative in securing her public image, especially now that John Finnegan has witnessed a different side of her and believes in her. With her son Finn's support, Sheila should be wise and avoid losing her temper, staying cool. If Finn's there during the battle, Sheila should stay composed and let Lee articulation. Still, if Sheila is alone with Lee, she might decide to stand up for herself to some extent. Maybe Sheila will have the chance to defend herself, though non-aggressively. In any case, Lee is surely going to give Sheila a piece of her mind. It looks to be a nail-smelling hassle as Lee comes face to face with Sheila. Whether she had previous knowledge from Finn about Sheila's survival or not, this commerce will be filled with pressure. She may learn it from Steffi Forrester. B&B spoilers, relief to shock to rage. Lee endured immense relief when she learned that Steffi had killed Sheila, but now she has to accept that it was Sugar Janet Weber who met an unfortunate end. Naturally, Lee will suspect that Sheila is taking advantage of Finn's compassionate nature and using this situation to manipulate his sympathy. Lee will be absolutely furious, and it might indeed affect in her cutting Sheila off from Finn's life, despite his change of heart. Sheila could argue that Finn is an independent grown-up who can make his own choices. However, she could make the case that Lee shouldn't be suitable to intrude if Finn wants to include Sheila in his life. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Lee Finnegan's worst fear realized. She's been replaced? Lee's worst fear could be realized, although she'd in no way admit to any fear. She could be replaced as his mama in Finn's heart in favor of his birth mama Sheila. Lee will continue to express wrathfulness towards Sheila and argue that Finn's consanguineous mama is the only mama he needs. Indeed, though Sheila is Finn's natural mama, Lee explosively believes that Sheila doesn't earn to be called mama in any way. Sheila, on the other hand, will differ and make plans to strengthen her relationship with Finn. To Lee's frustration, Finn may echo Sheila's sentiments because of the strong bond formed when he and Deacon Sharp saved her life in that storehouse structure. Finn's ultimate betrayal. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease Dr. John Finnegan will have an important decision to make on the CBS cleaner coming week. And, if Finn makes the wrong choice, there's a veritably real chance his marriage to Steffy Forrester will be over for good. Will Finn betray Steffy for the other woman in his life? Keep reading to find out. Then's what's coming up coming week on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Deacon Sharp and Sheila Carter's marriage plans. Hope Logan surprisingly seems to subscribe off on her pater. Deacon Sharp marrying Sheila Carter, and she recruits Finn to help with their parents' magical marriage form. According to B&B spoilers, Hope will drop a lemon on Finn and ask him if he'll stand at the balcony as his stylish man. Finn just learned his mama Sheila Carter is dead after all. He mourned losing her for weeks, and presumably had a lot of regrets about his relationship with his birth mama. Now, he's getting a chance to write the history and actually have a relationship with her. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers allude Finn will most probably accept Cleric and Sheila's marriage assignation. And, Steffy Forrester will lose her marbles when she finds out. B&B spoilers: Dr. Finnegan betrays Steffy Forrester? Steffy Forrester should be relieved that Sheila is dead after all. That means she did impale and kill Finn's mama and their marriage has a chance. Rather, Steffy seems more worried about Sheila being alive than she was about her being dead. B&B spoilers reveal Steffy will be mealy when she learns that Finn is sharing in his mama's marriage. It'll only add personality to injury when she learns that Hope Logan is the one responsible. There's a storm brewing on the Bold and the Beautiful, and Finn's going to have to choose sides. However, she's going to make the choice veritably readily on him if Steffy Forrester keeps carrying like this. Do you suppose Steffy is being ridiculous, or is being Deacon Sharp's stylish man going to be the ultimate treason? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that if there's one person who'll no way admit that she's wrong, and that's substantially because in her head she thinks she's always right, you better believe that it's Steffy Forrester. Now that it's clear as day that the real Sheila Carter is alive and remonstrating, you'd suppose that Steffy would do the right thing and apologize to Deacon Sharp for calling him an idiot after he was induced that Sheila was still alive. But it looks like that's no way going to be. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Steffy will no way admit that she was wrong to Deacon. Steffy will no way admit that she was wrong to Cleric. For the last several weeks, she has been disparaging him and calling him every name in the book for believing that Sheila was alive. As numerous B&B suckers know by now, Deacon realized that the person who was about to be cremated wasn't Sheila because she had 10 toes, and everyone knows that the real Sheila only has 9. As much as he was trying to find out the verity, it was Steffy who was calling him an idiot both to his face and behind his reverse. What's next for Steffy Forrester? Either someone needs to humble this girl or give her the reality check that she so desperately needs. Maybe Sheila will be the one who will do it? It goes without saying that the Bold and the Beautiful fans will simply have to tune in to find out what will happen next. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. Tell us, what do you think about this story?